Alright, so law of sines for 8.5, problem 27. And 27 says that we have P, Q, R, P, Q, and R, right? And we're given 17, 8.5, so 17 degrees, 8.5, and 135. Okay? Now if we want the other angle, that's easy. 180 degrees minus the sum of these two, right? So the angle part is pretty simple, but they don't want the angle. They want a side. They want PR. Okay? So what are we going to call PR? How about little r? Or wait. PR would be little q. Right? And then it's just the law of sines again. Okay, except with P, Q, and R. Who cares? We can use A, B, C, happy face, smiley face, tongue face. Right? Love the tongue face. That's my favorite face. So, it reminds me of Albert Einstein, right? So, you've got Q, little q. R, little r. P, little p. Okay? And so you put all this into your law of sines. Now what are we looking for? We're looking for little q, a side. So if we're looking for a side, then we're going to want the side on top. Okay? So I can have little p on top, right? And what will be on bottom is sine of p. Right? What is it equal to? Well, what do you have? Are we looking for little p? No, we're looking for little q. We have p and we have this, so we're looking for little q, and we have the sine of q. Okay? So, now I just plug the numbers in. What's little p? 8.5. What's big P? The sine of 17 is equal to little q. I still don't know what little q is. That's the whole point of this exercise, right? And then q, sine of 135. Okay? Now how do I get little q alone? It's always the opposite. This is basic algebra. I multiply, right? Now some people want to cross multiply and then divide. That's fine. But you're going to learn how to just skip that step and go straight to get this alone by multiplying by sine of 135 and the sine of 135, right? And what that does is cancel these out. Okay? And so now I have 8.5, that's 8.5, right? Sine 135 divided by the sine of 17 is equal to q. Okay? And can I take my calculator and I plug it in? Again, we have to learn how to use it. I can just take 8.5 times the sine of 135 and hit equals. It gives me a number. That number is 6.01, right? Over sine 17. And now I'm going to say divide, right? Sine 17 equals. And that tells me 20.55 or 20.6 is equal to q. Okay? Now, I want to look. The reason I give you the odds is to look in the back of the book. If write down all the answers in the corner of your page because you don't want to look in the back of the book every time? Do it. I don't care. Whatever makes you learn it. You want to write it on the back of a paper so you're not looking at the answer? Do it. If you just want to put a tab on the back page, do it. Okay? And that's how you do the law of sines with 27. Okay? We can do 29 now. And with 29, it has D, E, and F. Right? And they got 47 and 55. Okay? And then they have a side 11.7. Okay? And they want to know EF. So they want to know EF, which is basically little d, right? If they want to know EF, right, we just set that equal to little d. And say, okay, that's little d. Little Dan. Right? So, then we got little e and little f. And so we use, if we're looking for a side, again, looking for a side, we're going to want the side on top. I'm looking for little d, so I'm going to put d on top. That means I want the sine of d, or 47, on the bottom. Then I use what I have. F, 11.7, over little f, the sine of f, which is the sine of 55 degrees. Right? And now we solve. And again, it's the same solution. I multiply by the sine of 47, the sine of 47, and I get d is equal to 11.7 times the sine of 47 all over the sine of 55. Okay? And that's just plugging in the calculator. It's all calculator work. Literally, the hardest part to this should be the calculator work. And then once you get the calculator stuff down, it's easy. 11.7 times sine 47 equals, divided by sine 55 equals 10.44 or 10.4. Say no more. Right there, check it. 10.4. We're good. And that's 27 and 29.